Guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be taking a look at my first hot toy, and this is the Boba Fett from The Empire Strikes Back. Right, so let's get it open. So yeah, like I was saying, this is the first one I've ever had. I've always been put off by how expensive they are, but I thought as Boba Fett's my favourite character, I'd like to pick up at least one example of a hot toy. So let's have a look what it's all about. I ordered it a couple months ago. It's arrived fairly quickly actually, and it actually works out cheaper ordering it from Sideshow because it's around £350 to get it from Zavvi, whereas this worked out less than £300 altogether. And obviously Zavvi have a bit of a reputation, so best to order direct from Sideshow. So yeah, we'll get the outer sleeve off, but you can see obviously the Boba Fett there, got the Empire Strikes Back logo there. Right, so I've got it out of the cellophane, so I'll just take you around the box. Obviously got your Star Wars logo there, Boba Fett 1/6 scale collectible figure. Just turn the box around. Just some detail on the back there. Right, so I'll take off the outer sleeve gently. Right, so much more exciting packaging as we open it up. You can actually see the figure through there. See an image of the figure there. So this particular version comes with two versions of Boba. So you can have the Empire Strikes Back version or the sort of prototype version. I'm definitely going to have it in the Empire Strikes Back colour scheme. There he is on the side. Looking cool on the back with the stormtroopers there. Just showing off some of the accessories there. You do get two backpacks. You get the sort of Return of the Jedi coloured one, and then the normal green Empire Strikes Back one. Right, so let's open it up. Just remove this gently off the top. Just want to be careful not to break the box because the box is quite nice. Let's peel that off. Right. Whilst to figure out how to open this, I will be right back. Right, so it's a bit of a faff to open. I had to get a screwdriver to open the tabs up at the back because you shouldn't actually have to cut it open. So we'll just slide it out gently. Box out of the way. So it's sort of layered up so you can see all the different accessories. So we'll just take the first layer off. So there's your one layer. Obviously you can see we've got the base there, all the different hands. I'll take you in more detail in a second. And then there he is, just sort of through there with all the accessories. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him all out of the box and I'll show you him properly back in a sec. Right, so here he is guys, out of the box. Took me a little while to sort everything out, but got there in the end. So basically in the set, you get an instruction manual which basically explains. So obviously there's two alternative views. So you have the pre-production version, so as you can see here, how he looked before he was in the movie, and then you also get the actual Empire Strikes Back version, which is how I'm displaying him. So opening the instructions up, you actually get this really cool poster, and I've seen this image before. I think it's quite an old image, but of all the bounty hunters there, I think I've seen this on a Topps card before. But as you can see here, obviously a few things that I had to do. So you get these individual knives, which I'll show you in more detail in a second, but you get to slot them in the pockets. Obviously his pistol can go in the holster. You get obviously your jetpack. You actually get two with this set, and then just some further instructions on if you want to change his armor out to display him as the pre-production version. So I will just show you the alternative pieces that I haven't put onto him. So starting off, you see the jetpack here. As I was saying, the Return of the Jedi one, very cool, colours on point. Then you also get the pre-production helmet. Obviously some of the noticeable differences with this are the addition of these logos here, which are really cool. Rangefinder's adjustable like that. Then moving on to the next tray, we have the other weapon, pre-production weapon. And then I won't take these out, but you just get a few other pieces, obviously the different gauntlets and the different shoulder piece. Moving on to the next tray. So you get some different hands in here, pre-production ones. Those is different sort of, what would you call it, scarf piece, and then some other sort of fabric parts you can interchange here. And then looking at the last tray, just some more hands in here, but these are obviously the Empire Strikes Back green gloves. Right, so I brought him upstairs just to make it easier to get him in the shot. Wasn't particularly useful having him on the lounge floor. So yeah, taking a closer look at him, I'll just take him off the stand. So just to talk about the stand first, we get this sort of, it's like the best bin, obviously the freezing chamber, got that sort of effect there. What I like is they put some weathering on it. Just bring it close to the camera, sort of like a silver glisten to it. You also get the little plaque at the front, obviously with the character's name on there, which is awesome. Then to support the character, obviously you get the pegs here, so you literally just place him in there and it holds him quite nicely. So yeah, if we just take a closer look at the helmet, as you can see, the detail is just on point. I'll just twist it around for you. It's literally weathered around the whole side. It's even got a physical sort of dent in there. Twisting it around. Obviously got the green backpack on there as Empire Strikes Back version. Taking him around. Got the adjustable rangefinder here. Let's move that gently. Very cool. And back around to the front. What I'll do is I'll pan out and I'll give him a turn round from a distance. Right. So as you can see, he's obviously got the sort of scar thing here. What I like is it's all sort of torn at the bottom, got the stripe on there. And just turning him around a bit more. You'll see he's actually got a belt at the bottom here, and it's actually sort of housed the pistol in here, and it is removable if you do want to display the character with it. Continuing to move around, obviously got the Wookiee braids here that he's worn from his victims or his bounties. Got the pockets, sort of leather effect belt. Also got the knee darts, the ones we actually get to see used in The Mandalorian. And then also down here, just zoom in on that, we have so there's some little knives, and basically you have to slot them in individually. They're on both legs, you'll see. So there's a total of 4. Apologise if it's a bit of a ropey review. It's really difficult to fit him in the shot. So yeah, I've decided to have him posed sort of like how he was in Empire Strikes Back when he spots Luke Skywalker in the corridor and he holds his gun up, shoots it down like that. But obviously you can display him exactly how you want. On the box it does give you some rough ideas, this idea being one of them, and I wanted to go with it. And then I've positioned his legs in sort of just an action pose like he's walking. And then one other thing to note actually is the inclusion of the needles on the end of the boots are really cool. Just overall the details, it's just unreal. Like, I can see why why Hot Toys has all the hype and the reputation it does. Even if the price is a bit off-putting, if it's your favourite character and you just want a one-off figure, go for it. Because like for me, Boba Fett's my favourite character, so I thought I'd like to pick up at least one Hot Toy example of my favourite character. And in regards to the articulation, so underneath obviously the fabric covering, there's some like sort of joints under there. The posability you get is amazing. Like, you can push the joints into some really far places. When you consider like your normal Black Series or Vintage Collection diggers, they have very limited articulation compared to this. But I've just never seen anything like it. Now the backpack in particular was a pain to put on because basically there's 2 clips you get, and there's a magnetised piece as well. The issue is actually hooking it onto those clips. It took me like 5 minutes to do. And also just generally assembling the figure took a while, and it's so fragile. I was just scared assembling it, but it's turned out to look alright, and I'm happy with how he is. So he'll definitely be going in the cabinet shortly, and I'll show you what he's like in there. Right then, so after half an hour rearranging the cabinets, here we are. So the top 2 shelves have always been the sort of Boba Fett focus. So he's fitted in quite nicely there at the back, in front of my comics, and then some of my other Boba Fett figures. And then right below him, we have the awesome Boba Fett Black Series helmet, a few comics surrounding that. So yeah, no, overall, just going back to the figure, really pleased with it. Definitely worth picking up if Boba Fett's your favourite character, or if you do have a favourite character, see if there's a hot toy that orients around that. Anyway guys, thanks as always for watching. Hope the video was okay. It was quite difficult to film Boba because of how big he was. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe.
Don't get in my way.